A few weeks ago, the voice actor for both Darth Maul in Star Wars Rebels as well as Starkiller revealed that the series producer Dave Filoni of Star Wars Rebels considered adding the iconic game character of Starkiller to the series. The voice actor revealed that Starkiller at one point in time was set to appear in Star Wars Rebels, but what role was he supposed to play? In his interview, this is what Sam Witwer had to say. Dave did share with me, by the way, he considered making Starkiller an Inquisitor in Star Wars Rebels, but it didn't quite fit the story that they were telling, but he did think about it because he thought it would be an interesting character. Originally, there were reports and speculation that the character would be changed for Rebels, and the character of Ezra Bridger would be taken down a much darker path, and eventually become like the Starkiller character was, as the designs for both are very similar. However, this was ultimately proven incorrect. As revealed here, Starkiller would have served as an Inquisitor, which is different but similar to his portrayal and role in the original games. It is still, however, very significant and extremely interesting that he was supposed to be an Inquisitor instead of a full-blown apprentice. Of course, Starkiller was a Sith assassin for a time, just like the Inquisitors, as they also hunted down and killed Jedi just like Starkiller did after Order 66. The Starkiller in Rebels, however, would have likely been severely depowered, as most of the Inquisitors have been seen struggling with Jedi Knights such as Kanan Jarrus. Starkiller, on the other hand, defeated Jedi Council members like Shaak Ti, and defeated Darth Vader more than once. Concerning when Starkiller would have been introduced to the series, he likely would have been an addition to Season 2 of Rebels, as Witwer was not involved in the cast of Rebels before that point, and he did return as Maul. I believe the most likely scenario is that Witwer would have returned as Starkiller as a minor antagonist for Season 2 of Star Wars Rebels, leading up to the return of Maul. This likely means Starkiller would have served more as a background character just like the Season 2 Inquisitors, as they were more stand-in villains, with Vader taking more of the looming larger threat in Season 2. It's also very satisfying to hear that he was supposed to be an Inquisitor, as again, opposed to a full-blown apprentice of Darth Vader, which personally I would have found more interesting. Overall, I am a bit disappointed, as the addition of Starkiller to the Rebels series would have been a welcome one. At the same time though, I'm kind of glad that they didn't, as I would have liked to have done justice to the character and not just have him be thrown in as a random Inquisitor. Ultimately, seeing this massively powerful character on screen in Star Wars Rebels be severely depowered might have not been a good experience for many Starkiller fans. It is interesting to learn, however, that he would have been more of an Inquisitor than a full-fledged apprentice to Darth Vader. If they do have concepts for Starkiller as an Inquisitor, I would really love to see them one day. It is also compelling to hear that he would have been somewhat more focused on than many of the other Inquisitors, as Filoni called him an interesting, although limited, character. Although I would have loved to see the character of Starkiller, I do think that the character of Ezra Bridger has taken several cues from that of Starkiller's, just like Kanan Jarrus has from Rom Koda. I do think the design for Ezra Bridger was changed for Season 3 to look similar to Starkiller because at this point they knew that Starkiller would not be appearing in the series. So what are your thoughts on this, and the fact that Starkiller almost made it into the Rebels series as an Inquisitor, and do you believe that he could still show up at some point in the series, in the last season, Season 4? If he won't show up in Rebels, where else do you think we could eventually see Starkiller, if at all? Do you think he could show up in the Vader comics that are set just after Revenge of the Sith, or again, will we not see any Starkiller? I would love to hear all your thoughts down below, and tell me, who do you think the most powerful Sith apprentice is in the Star Wars franchise? If you would like to join me in the daily Star Wars discussion and debates, follow me on Twitter, @StupendousWave, link will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video and feel it deserves it, it would really help me out if you could leave a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel to keep up to date with everything Star Wars related, from news, explanations, and theories from a galaxy far, far away. If you have any video topics you would like to see addressed in a future video, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below the video, or again, tweet them at me. As always, your viewership and support means the world. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.